the points are coming from for the Wizards.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Wizards leading by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Chris Humphries is out there with Kevin Seraphin. And it's Andre Miller, and it's Wall, and it's Webster in at the 3 slot. Clock at 4. Here's Wall. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The 76ers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Roten, the pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Roten. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And some changes here. For Washington, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Wall kicks to Anderson. He's looking for Blair and finds him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there. Juan Blair is undersized at 6'7", playing the power forward spot, but he's wide, he's got great length, and he's extremely active on the offensive glass. Really has a nice knack for finishing inside.
And for Blair, the question marks have been more at the defensive end of the floor, Steve.
Well, yeah, because it's harder for him, Kevin. He just doesn't have that height. He's got the size and the strength, but not the height. So there's certain matchups that are tough for him. But I think overall, Blair's been able to carve out a nice niche and find a good role for whatever club he's been with.
Wall, that's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Shved dishes to Moultrie. He feeds it to Thompson. To the paint, here's Sims. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And the shot's good from Nene.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Brett Brown overseeing a major rebuild project as head coach of the Sixers. He said, you can get tricked by potential, but ultimately it gets down to integrity, character, competitiveness, and toughness. When you cut to the chase, those qualities mean more to me. Those non-negotiables keep me on track. They ground me. Kevin, fascinating stuff.
So much of building a team and a program is defining that culture and the expectations. Thanks, Doris. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And so Nene nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 7. Thompson outside. Sims the pass to Thompson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
So it's Washington now. 76ers getting the bucket. Shot is blocked, and he's able to get it back. Outside Pierce. Clock is at 3. And another miss by Washington.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Here's Shved. He dishes it to Williams. Shoots from the baseline, and again it's Philadelphia. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Wizards lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jason, I saw you briefly talking to Coach. What did he say was the objective from here on out?
Just going there being aggressive, try to get the lead. We got to understand that they're going to go through the passing lanes. We got to be better with the ball.
Valuing the basketball always so crucial, Jason. Thanks for the time. Guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. I'll tell you what we're going to use now, the pick and roll. Let's get that play running and run it and run it until they prove they can stop it. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Williams. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Wizards leading by 3. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with Darnett Moultrie. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Williams. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Wall. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Rejected by Wall. Back to Pierce. Henderson against Williams. Henderson, no good. And there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers trail by 3. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And Mbah-a-Moute's got the first field goal of the second half for the 76ers. Henderson with a screen on Carter Williams. Pierce kicks to Henderson. Back to Pierce. All with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Pierce, here we go. On the mark with the 15-footers. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Carter Williams kicks to Mbah a Moute. A Moute is screen on Gortat. Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Washington making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene, and it's Webster in for Pierce. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Henderson with a screen on Carter Williams. Wall, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one on Embiid.
John Wall at 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot, is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
Roten's checked in for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Roten averaging 13 points a contest. Dishes to Mbah a Moute. Gortat with the steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Wizards have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And that one falls for Henderson. Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Andre Miller's checked in for Washington. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them, though.
Now, here's Mbah a Moute, averaging 9 points per contest. The feed to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Carter Williams. From 18 feet away, and he gets it to go. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Miller off a pick from Henderson. Miller dishes to Humphries. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Now here's Carter Williams, averaging 19 points per contest. Richardson, good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Guys, as you know, Michael Carter Williams, last year's Rookie of the Year, and Coach Brett Brown said he's more than he's bargained for. More skilled, tougher, prideful, and competitive. But Coach loves his playmaking as well, saying, quote, his size enables him to play with a different vision line. He understands how to run a team and find his teammates. Kevin?
Not bad for the number 10 pick in the draft. Thanks, Doris. And that one's good by Gortat.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Philadelphia making a change here. Sims is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Serafin's checked in.